Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends. Thomas Wooden Tales. Episode 71. Infinity Train. I spy with my little eye something that rhymes with zero. Ooh, I got it. Hero. Ding ding ding. That is correct. Ooh, an I Spy game. Can I give it a try? I mean, sure, it's I Spy after all. I spy with my little eye something that is outdated. Here we go. You guessed it? Yeah, I did, and also I'm done. When will you accept the fact that steam engines aren't relevant to railways anymore? They haven't been for years. Well, that's the uniqueness of steam engines. That you're so early 1900s. Ha 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 ha. Hey, we can do stuff, which would be exploring the hidden lore of the island of Sodor. That is true, we have lore, and lots of it. Right, and exploring hidden parts and or backstories of this railway will add history. Picture this. About 60 years from now, students will be in class, and the teacher will be passing out history books. Inside those history books, they'll be talking about how the island of Sodor worked as a team to go where no engine has gone before. My mission is to do the out of the ordinary. It'll pop up when you least expect it. Be on the lookout for treasure. Hey sir, do you know of any mysterious places on Sodor? Ooh, go check out the dark caves located by the narrow gauge railway. There must be buried treasure in there, or at least I heard. Dark caves? Okay. Stanley, I recommend you wouldn't do that, and he's gone. When Stanley arrived at the narrow gauge railway, he was greeted by Duncan and Sir Handel. What are you doing here? Picking up cargo or something? There's some over there, you stupid guy. You're so stupid releasing my eyes over. Call the fire ranger. I need to... Don't listen to him. He's in a bad mood. Huh. How come? Because he's Duncan. Oh yeah. Anyways, what are you doing here? You're too shiny. Please get out. I don't like that. I was wondering, do you two happen to know about the dark caves? I do. I can tell the whole story if you want. Go ahead. Rumor has it that there are 3 engines located in that cave. We don't know their names, and very little is known about their backstory. But what we do know is that one stormy night, the 3 engines were on an obscure railway not too far from here. Is it the mainland? Keyword here, obscure. Everyone knows about the mainlands. But anyways, out of nowhere, a flood began, and the 3 engines were swept away. Eventually, they landed in the dark caves. So how come nobody has tried to enter that cave and rescue them? Oh, there have been attempts alright, but all of them have led to their disappearance. Once you enter that cave, there's no exiting. Until now. Until now? Sorry, but that's impossible. The story probably isn't even real. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, he's confident. Maybe a little too much. That night at the sheds, Stanley was telling the other engines all about his plan. So you're gonna do that? Yep. That's not very safe, Stanley. You don't want to end up like I did when you came here. I remember that. But I think this is for a good reason. Saving engines. You're seriously going to believe a story that Scarloey told you? That's the game we're playing? It's probably one of those stories that's been passed down from generation to generation. Like a campfire story people tell when they're bored. You were the one telling me to check the dark caves out, James. Well, I thought there was gonna be buried treasure in there, not engines. Well, good night, everyone. I'll be up super early tomorrow, so it's best I go to sleep now. The next day... Good morning, everyone. Wait, where's Stanley? He said he was getting up early tomorrow for some reason. I forgot. Me too. What was the reason again, if anyone remembers? Well, I think he said something about exploring the dark... oh no. Stanley is visiting the dark caves. He might be there right now. He could get lost. In that case, we need to go now. Meanwhile, Stanley had entered the caves. No one was up yet, so he wasn't caught. Hello? Is anybody here? What was that? The engines had left in a hurry to find Stanley, but then there was trouble. Alfie, while working with the pack, had crashed into a bush, delaying the finishing touches of the Wellsworth crossing, which had been damaged in a storm the previous week. Birdie's passengers were furious. Come on, hurry up repairing that crane thingy. Be patient, passengers. It takes some time to get a vehicle out of the bushes. Well, if it's gonna take this long, I'm leaving. Okay, but keep in mind that if you switch to the express or something, it will take a long time to get to your destination. Not longer than this. Let's just hope Stanley hasn't made it to the cave yet. Stanley, in a very brave move, decided to keep puffing. Soon, he saw what looked like 3 engines. Hello, who are you all? Is that another engine? It is. Hello, what are your guys' names? I'm Bash. I'm Dash. And I'm Ferdinand. Meanwhile, Alfie had been put on Rocky, meaning that Birdie could finally get on his way. To the caves. So are you 3 the engines from the story? I mean, probably. We heard our story being told yesterday, although it's not quite true. How did you survive? Well, we talked. Impressive. So did you guys actually get trapped in here from the sea? We did, although we floated for a bit. So, why haven't you yelled for help? No one would hear us. Those caves are very big. Trust me, we've tried. Well, I've come to rescue you. We appreciate that, but it's not possible. The rocks closed behind you, which made a loud sound. So, does that mean I'm stuck in here forever? Probably. Soon, the engines had arrived at the cave. Okay, everyone, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Who are you all? Wait a minute. Are you from the story about the engines that floated here and got stranded in these very caves? Why, yes, we are. Say, would you mind saving us as well? Not at all. But guys, you do remember, there's no way out. But Ferdinand, look. The relics. They are not there anymore. They were crumbled down. You guys must be some very strong engines. We've been stuck in there for 20 years. Thank you for rescuing us. However, we should probably get back to our own island. And also, we barely have any coal or steam left. Don't worry, we here on Sodor have plenty. The engines told Sir Topham Hatt about what happened. He was amazed. That's incredible! I would especially like to thank Stanley for discovering them in the cave, And although that does violate railway rules to go into abandoned areas without permission, the discovery makes up for it. And then, the engines made a big entrance into the caves, and we were all rescued. You seriously did that? Correct. Like, for real, you did that. Yep, it is all true. Are you kidding me? Outsmarted by a steam engine? I can't believe that my good reputation of being better than them is over. Like, seriously though, I have done oh well, he's Diesel, so this is pretty much normal on Solar.